Good day. Today I want to talk about neem tree, వేప చెట్టు అంటారు తెలుగులో. See, neem tree is a medicinal tree, a medicinal plant. From its leaves, from seed, to the twigs, to the branches, it's all connected to medicine. The native medicine, organically grown trees are very healthy. Let's take neem tree twigs. The Indians are chewing neem tree twigs for clean the teeth for centuries and thousands of years. When I was a young boy, I used to see people walk with a neem tree stick or a twig in their mouth, walking up and down in the street, at the same time chewing it to making it soft by crushing it with teeth, uses a brush. It's very bitter, the juice, they spit the juice. And of course, the seed, the fruit is yellow, very fleshy. You can eat the flesh, very sweet, because we used to have a neem tree. And I used to eat the fruit which are dropped on the ground and spit the seed out. And those seeds, when dried, are used for a lot of purposes. They can use in some curries. They give some bitter taste. And more importantly, the seeds are the source of neem oil. They extract oil, they are oil-rich seeds, and use the insecticide on the plants. You see, it's insecticide property. And the branches is a good firewood, and also furniture can be made from trunk of if the trunk is large enough to cut into wooden planks and use for furniture. But there is the other side, the negative side, which you have to hear from my story is, neem tree is associated with witch doctors, surprisingly. What they do, the witch doctors, they have a branches, neem branches at his side. See, those days when people suffer from mental illness, they used to think crazy people. Instead of taking to the hospital, like Vizag Mental Hospital is famous. It was there for maybe, I don't know, 80 or 70 years. But the family embarrassed that their children are crazy. So they want to hide that the children are crazy. They're suffering from mental illness. It's like a disease, a heart disease, or lung disease, or kidney disease. Mental illness is a disease. It should be treated by a psychiatrist with medications and therapy. But they don't want to go to the mental hospital in Vizag because they embarrass their children. The public would know their children are crazy. So quietly they take it to a witch doctor, a native doctor. And what this doctor does, he has some whips made up of these long branches of neem tree and beat the patient hell out of him. Just practically whip the patient. And the patients start crying because it's painful, hurtful, cruel. And then the witch doctor will shout and scream at the devil, "Leave the body of the man, go away," like that. And then he himself, in the voice of a devil, the witch doctor himself will say, "Oh, no, don't beat me, I will leave this body. Please, don't hit me, don't whip me, I'm going to leave the body." You see, it's the doctor talking to. He's warning the devil to leave the body. "You leave the body, otherwise I'm going to hit you more." And then the same voice, with a slight different voice, a tone, he will talk like a ghost or the devil in the body. "Okay, don't hit me, don't whip me, I am suffering, I'm going to leave the body." And then at the end, the devil says, "I'm going to leave the body." And then the whip doctor and the witch doctor say to the parents, "Your boy is free from the devil. You can take it." And then charge some money, obviously. That is what he's after, for money. This is a very bad practice, the patient is hurt physically. As a matter of fact, there's a family next door in our Vizag and he was a counselor, city counselor. His son was in one of the good engineering schools. Kakinada Engineering School is famous. He was third-year student. He got mental illness. He returned home from his hostel, never went back. He used to walk talking and laughing and even removing his clothes on the street. Total mental illness. Instead of taking to Vizag Mental Hospital because of embarrassment, they took it to the witch doctor. The witch doctor whipped him, all his body black and blue with wounds, and that man brought his son to my father for treatment for several weeks. It took my father to give injections and penicillin injection and put ointments on his skin to heal the wounds. And the man who was mentally ill never cured from the mental illness. He used to walk on the street laughing and talking to the God and all kind of, and eventually he died from mental illness. So the people associate neem tree with these witch doctors and these devils in the mind. And they believe that some of these devils will live on the neem trees. So neem trees are only, if you notice, very few homes have neem tree in their backyard or front yard. Very few. They have mango, guava, and sapota and other trees, but no neem tree. There's fear of neem tree because they believe neem tree attracts the devil, the ghost. You can only find neem trees on the side of the street, It gives cool breeze. People walking in the sun in the summer, hot summer, they stand under the neem tree for shade and cool breeze. They're excellent trees. They're healthy trees, they're medicinal trees. You can have it in your backyard. The leaf, the flowers, the seeds, the trunk, the bark, everything is medicinal. But still, particularly Andhra people, people from Andhra Pradesh are skeptical about neem tree. They're scared about neem tree. That's why if you find the neem tree on the street side, not in the homes, not in the back or not in the front yard. You see? So neem tree got a rap from this witch doctor association and using the branches as a whip to beat the mentally ill patients. A cruel act, in my opinion, rather than being treated in a psychiatric hospital. You see? So that's the story behind neem tree and why neem trees are not in existence in the back and front yard of the people. You got it?